graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
I showed a swung on barrel out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
What's going on, everybody? Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very, very fantastic day. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We're just going to dive right on into this, man. We are just going to dive right on into this. What a heck of a week. What a heck of a day. A lot of things going on. And so we are ready to rock and roll. Kepler's going to be out in left field today for the Philadelphia Phillies. Then you got Yohan Rojas in center. Castellanos out in right. Bohm is at third. Turner's at short. Sosa's at second. Harper's over at first. JT is behind the plate. And Zach Wheeler is on the bump tonight for the Philadelphia Phillies as they take on the Colorado Rockies in Game 2 of this 3-game series. The series will wrap up tomorrow afternoon and will take place at 1:05 p.m. Eastern Time. And so, yeah, we are ready to go, and I am really excited about this. This should be a lot of fun. Hello, everybody that is on here in the chat. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button as well, and turn on those notification bell icons too. And that way you'll know when we go live. And, well, speaking of live, I think that this game is ready to get things going. Phillies are playing at home. We'll get into the starting lineups in just a few moments. But they had another game on Monday where they actually were able to tackle on bullpens. And that's just what the Phillies have been doing throughout pretty much this entire season so far, is that, you know, they haven't really been able to get a hold of the starters. But then when they get to the bullpen, they just win. And that is an interesting recipe for them. I know that some people have not been happy with how they've done against starting pitching, and that, yes, you are going to face better starting pitching, but there is a strategy to that. And so how they're able to come up with the wins, that's really all I care about at the end of the day. But hopefully, as I know that Kyle Freeland is their ace for Colorado, but maybe they could try to get him in a good position tonight, offensively speaking. And if they can go out there and give you 5 or 6 runs, that would be really, really nice. Wheeler is out there on the bump for Philadelphia, and he is going to get things ready to start off the top of the first. Zach Wheeler in his last outing, which was his first outing of the season, 97 total pitches, 65 of them were strikes. He had 8 strikeouts, and he did allow just 2 hits, 1 earned run, which was the run to Keibert Ruiz, and went 6 innings. So he looked really, really good out there. Phillies are in their regular pinstripes, have the red Phillies letters painted across the chest with the blue stars above each of the eyes. So there's a blue star on the first one and the second one. Phillies lineup today, they have Trey Turner batting in the leadoff spot. Bryce Harper is hitting second. Alec Bohm is hitting third. Then it's Kyle Schwarber batting in the cleanup spot. Fifth will be Nick Castellanos. JT Realmuto is catching behind the plate. Then it's Max Kepler out in left field. Edmundo Sosa plays second base. And Yohan Rojas is batting in the 9 spot. And the Rockies, who will be leading things off first, Doyle is up to bat first, playing out in center field. Ezekiel Tovar over at shortstop. Ryan McMahon is at third, and they'll be batting third. Hunter Goodman, the catcher, in the cleanup spot. Chris Bryant is DHing today, and will be batting fifth. Miguel Toglia is over at first base. He'll be batting sixth. And then out in right field is Nick Martini, who is now 34 years old. He's batting seventh in the lineup for them. Kyle Farmer is over at second base. He'll be batting eighth. And then former Philly Mickey Moniak in the 9-hole spot. And he will wrap up the lineup for the Rockies. And so Wheeler will get things started as the first pitch is on the outside edge for strike one. And that is how we start things off in this game. All right, can y'all hear me? Are we a little bit low? I think that we're good. I was not looking at the audio meters before. Pitch, and there's a called strike. And that makes the count now 0-2. Phillies put up 6 runs in the first game of this series on Monday afternoon in their home opener and beat the Rockies 6-1. The ball is 2 strikes, and the leg kick on the pitch from Wheeler. That's high and away for a ball. Crew chief for tonight, you got Will Little as the home plate umpire. Ryan Addison's over at first. Ryan Wills is at second, and the third base umpire is Lance Barksdale. The leg kick and the next pitch. High bouncer, hit over to third, backhanded by Bohm. The throw over to first base is in time. Dug out by Harper, and a good play by Alec for out number 1. Good defense for the Philadelphia Phillies. Again, Doyle hit it over towards that third base line, and Bohm was able to just backhand it, pick it right on up, and throw a strike over to first. It was a little bit low. And Harper was able to flex out his body and make the play. So a ground out over to third is how we start things off. And the next pitch is taken by Tovar for a ball. Hit that like button, folks. Hit that subscribe button as well. All supers do go on over to the top. 1-0. That's outside for ball 2. Again, sorry that we were a little bit late. A lot is going on. A lot of stuff, but we're happy to be here. 2 balls, no strikes. And the next pitch is taken right down Broadway for strike 1. Tomorrow we will have our pregame shows, and we'll be pretty much back to normal with everything. Today was just a weird day for me. 2 balls, 1 strike. Wheeler kicks and fires the pitch. There's a little roller hit over towards third. It's a foul ball, though. The count is now 2-2. What's going on, folks? Tovar just hitting 188 to start off the season so far. First 2 pitches were outside. Now the count is even at 2-2. The next pitch sails outside for ball 3. Phillies will next play the Rockies after the series is done tomorrow afternoon. They played them out at Coors Field from May 19th until the 22nd. So that is a 4-game series. 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. And strikeout number 1 by Zach Wheeler today. Good pitch thrown by Zach. So Doyle grounded out to third. Tovar struck out swinging. And McMahon swings and misses a sweeper that is low and inside. He's behind in the count already. Ryan just batting .267 on the season so far. And he lets the 0-1 pitch go as it's inside and down. Rockies are 1-3 to start off the regular season. They took 1 out of 3 against the Tampa Bay Rays. Wheeler kicks and delivers, and there's a strike 2 called at 97 on the upper third of the zone towards the outer part of the plate. Goodman waits on deck at a homer in the first game of this series. That was the lone run by Colorado, and the 1-2 delivery is swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Zach Wheeler as he gets a round of applause, and we go to the bottom of the first. Throws a curveball and is able to get McMahon out on strikes, and the Phillies are coming up to bat. Let's see what's in store for them. All right. Bear with me for 1 second. I'm going to take a very, very quick step off. I want to make sure that I get my scoreboard all right and all good and working. All right. Again, this is what happens when we're late, but it's a good reason. All right. Talk to you soon. Peace. Alrighty. Here we go. Bottom of the first. And Trey Turner's going to lead things off for the Phils. And the pitch is taken downstairs for ball one. If Shohei Ohtani bobblehead night at Dodger Stadium. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. It's down for ball two. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe as well. All supers do go on over to the top. 2-0 pitch from Kyle. And there's a line drive hit out towards center field. It'll be caught, though, by the center fielder, Doyle, for out number 1. So, again, the Phillies lineup, it's Turner, Harper, Bohm, Schwarber, Castellanos, realmuto, Kepler, Sosa, and Rojas. Comes Bryce Harper to the plate, and the pitch is up high for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Three seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 1-1 delivery, swing and a miss. So, guys, I do have some news. Okay, why did I have to rush out on Monday? I'll tell you why. I met Broads. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball hit over towards the right side. And the second baseman has it, throws it on over to first. It's in time. Met Broads. Hunter Brody. And I wanted to go meet him. He was speaking at my school. I like to go back to some of these events because networking is really cool. And it was really awesome. Got some pretty good advice from him. And I was really excited about that. The pitch. That's on the inside corner for a called strike. Congratulations, my friend. That's awesome. The ball is 1 strike. And the pitch, ground ball hit over towards third base. And it's gobbled up by McMahon. And the throw to first is in time. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Phillies. And we go to the top of the second. That is awesome. Congratulations, my friend. That's great. That's awesome. What's up, Shantae? What's going on, everybody? So, yeah, I met Broads. Cool guy. Again, I'm not doing this if it weren't for him. He's one of those people that really got me started with doing this, but I finally got to meet him for the first time. So we're going to the top of the second. No score so far. I think it's like really important to network with people and to be able to build relationships and just have that have a lot of different things to learn from people. And Bro's just somebody that I looked up to when I first started, or even before I was even on YouTube. I always liked the hustle that he had, always liked the grind, and it was kind of cool. It was great. I had to go see him. I had to go see him speak. Goodman, Bryant, and Taglia are going to be due up to bat. What are your final score predictions, folks? Let me know down below. Again, congratulations to my boy Longball. That is awesome. Very nice. Sounds good. You guys listen to Broads too? The pitch, Net's taken down for a ball. Yeah. Of course. Absolutely. 1 ball, 1 strike. Goodman is in the batter's box. And the pitch. It's up high for a ball, but they try to appeal, and they said that he did not go. You know, Vic Fangio was actually at the ballpark yesterday for batting practice. Or, sorry, today for batting practice. They didn't play yesterday, sorry. 2-1. And I think that got a piece of him. Thought maybe it hit the knob of the bat for a second, that it got him right on the pinky. And he will be rewarded first base. Let's see if it hit the knob of the bat first. I think it got him. I do. Rockies, by the way, are in their purple tops, gray bottoms. Ouch. That's gotta hurt. Four to 2. I'm gonna go with 5-3. 5-3. The pitch. And there's a strike. Bryant is up to bat. Wheeler comes set at the letters. And kicks, deals the pitch. And that should have been called strike 2. It's called a ball. Was at the knees. Baltimore down 1-0 against the Boston Red Sox. They're in the bottom of the second. Pirates did win today 4-2 against the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rangers actually shut out the Reds today 1-0 was the final score there in Cincinnati as the next pitch is taken down for a ball. And then the Cardinals outscored the Angels 12-5. Toronto won by 2 against Washington. 4-2 was the final score there. The Twins are destroying the White Sox 6-0 in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch, and there's a called strike. So here in Philadelphia, no score, top of the second. A runner on over at first base. That's Hunter Goodman, who just got hit by a pitch. And Chris Bryant's in the box. 2 balls, 2 strikes to him. The pitch. Ground ball hit over towards third base. Bohm throws it over the second for one. The throw back to first in time for an around the horn double play. Good pitch that we were through there. As Bryant was able to get on top of it, Bohm fielded it cleanly. Just threw its sidearm over the second base for one, and Bryant was out by maybe less than half of a step. It was about half a step. Now it's Miguel Taglia coming on up to bat. Hitting on the left side of the plate. And the first pitch is a fastball right down Broad Street for a called strike. Thank you all so much for being on here. Again, all supers do go on over to the top. What's up, Travis? 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? They say yes, he did over at third base. Lance Barksdale was like, yep, you did go. It's 49 degrees. It's a cool night out at Citizens Bank Park. 2 outs, nobody on. The windup and the pitch from Wheeler. It was a curveball that was down. After this series is done, the Phillies will host the Dodgers as LA comes into town. 1-2 delivery, and there's a splitter that's low. The 2-2 delivery from Wheeler swung on and missed. And so, we go to the bottom of the second. That's now 3 strikeouts today by Wheels. Never gets old. Okay. Very, very nice. Long ball, congratulations again, man. That's really awesome. I'm happy for you. But yeah, Broad said some really cool things. I don't know how he does it. My man just can talk about sports any day, at any time. A lot of coffee, and he can pull out a WIP shift and just do it like it's nothing, you know, and just come on home and record a pod, and my man doesn't get tired, you know? It's pretty wild. But I got a lot of respect for all the good casters, all the good content creators, and people that hustle in this field. I do. I want us all to win. That's my mindset. I do. If you put in the work, I want you to win. You put in the time, I want you to win. We got a membership on BW, on BW's channel. We are going to go raid him today. We are going to go say hi to BW. Kyle Freeland's going to face Kyle Schwarber here, who leads off the bottom of the second. He's batting in the cleanup spot today, and the first pitch is a ground ball. Hit over towards first base. Gobbled up by the first baseman, and he'll just take it to the bag himself. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here comes Nick Castellanos to the plate. This guy has homered a lot against Kyle Freeland. First pitch. That's wide for ball 1. Has a 308 average to start off the season. He did hit a home run out to dead center field in the last game. And the 1-0 is fouled away. 4 for 14 he is lifetime against Kyle, and 3 of his hits have resulted in home runs. The 1-1 pitch, low to change up. That's a 2-1 count. Two one delivery, swing and a miss. Two delivery, check swing. Did Castellanos go? They said no, he did not. The pitch was inside and low. It's a full count to Nick Castellanos. Freeland, the left-handed pitcher, comes set in the payoff pitch, and there is a foul ball. That goes out of play towards right field. Casty hitting .294 against the Rockies in 32 games in the 3-2 pitch. There's a line drive hit out towards left field. It'll be caught for out number 2. Also has 7 homers against them and 19 RBI. And now we'll bring up JT Realmuto. Max Kepler is in the on-deck circle. JT has really struggled to start off the season. Know that he was dealing with left knee soreness after fouling off of a pitch, off of his knee in I think it was in the second game against the Nationals. The pitch on the way, line drive hit out towards right center field. Doyle's on the run. He'll make the catch in the little alleyway out in right center. And the inning is over. The Phillies, they hit the ball sharply 2 times in this inning, but nothing has resulted in a hit so far. We play 2 and go to the top of the 3rd. Quick one so far. We can't buy a run. I feel that. I love listening to JJ calls no matter who's playing. He paints a great picture. Thank you. My man's awesome. I have a lot of respect. It's cool. I like how, you know what I like about this? I'll be completely honest with you. I like how we can actually draw in a crowd that actually really appreciates not only just the atmosphere, but appreciates the old school vibe. Some people don't. Some people don't like it as much. But I like how we can embrace that. I think that that's kind of nice. Especially for baseball. It's relaxing. There's a pace to it. And everybody's here and there's a community, but it doesn't matter what people are saying. There's always something going on, whether it's in chat, whether it's during the game. And that's what I like. There's people that tune in that just come on here just because of the community, and that's cool. There's people that like to come on here because they like to listen to the voice. That's fine. There's other people that just that just can't tune in to Phillies baseball, and they just come on over here because they cut the cable. That's fine too. There's people that tune in from all over the world. There's other people that just are not even into the Phillies, that just like baseball, or that they have a bet going on, and they tune in on here too. I welcome everybody. All I ask is to keep the chat clean and just be mature. That's it. And no spoilers. Pitch on the way. There's a foul ball. as we start off the top of the third. You should have Rhodes bend him over. Holy hell. Bend him over. 0-1, and that's high for a ball. That's funny. Found Jody Mack to talk baseball the best on that network. Jody Mack's good. Two balls, one strike. Wheeler will get set just at the letters. And he gets the signs and kicks and fires the pitch. Ground ball, diving stop by Harper. He'll toss it on over to first base, and Wheeler will win the race to the bag. And there's out number one. 3-1 on the ground out there. And more good defense by Philadelphia. What an athlete Bryce Harper is. He's just a great athlete. They got to win a World Series for him. They have to. .32 pitches so far for Wheeler, and 2 1/3. Wheeler kicks and fires and throws a 94-mile-per-hour sinker that's at the kneecaps on the inside corner for strike one. Kyle Farmer, former catcher, takes the next pitch for strike two. He's been in the league for a while now, Kyle Farmer. O2 pitch, foul ball. He's now 34 years old. He's from Atlanta, Georgia. He'll be 35 in August. Started off his career with the Dodgers. Then he played with the Reds for 4 years. And the last 2 years before coming over to Colorado, he was on Minnesota. And he pops up the 0-2 pitch over towards the right side of the mound. Harper calls off Sosa. And he's there to make the catch. And just flings it back over to Zach Wheeler. Hit that like button, folks, and subscribe to the channel as well. And that way you'll know when we go live. We're doing Sunday Night Baseball this year. We're trying to do some more baseball during the summertime. It's cool. The pitch, that was a little bit outside, to Mickey Moniak. White batting gloves for Mickey. The 1-0 pitch from Wheeler upstairs. Two-0. There's a line drive into center field for a base hit over the head of Trey Turner. Rojas will play it on a couple of bounces. It was off the end of the bat. The pitch was a little bit outside, but to Moniak's credit, he serves it out to center and made good contact with the baseball. Citizens Bank Park, for those of you that don't know, their seating capacity is at 42,901. They'll be playing the All-Star game there next year. That'll be cool. Would love to be able to cover that. The pitch, foul ball. Stadium opened in April of 2004. No balls, one strike. And the pitch, swing and the miss. The dimensions, left field foul pole is 329 feet. Left field power alley is 374. Monty's angle, which is left of center field to left center field, is 409. Straightaway center field is 401. The right field power alley is 369. And the right field foul pole is 330 feet. The pitch. Foul ball over the first base dugout. By the way, that left center field alleyway, they just named that Monty's Angle last year. After former President David Montgomery. 0-2 pitch. There's a line drive played on a bounce by Bohm, and he flips it back over to second base, and Sosa covers it, and a 5-4 fielder's choice to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 man left. Bottom of the third, coming up in just a few moments. Okay, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, man. What's up, Killian? How are you? Memberships, folks, they're $2.99 a month. Get access to some really, really cool emojis. The more members we get, the more emotes we get. So we got one for Schwarber. We got one for Wheeler. We'll make sure that we get some more emojis. But we got to get memberships first. That's what we got. Where is... There it is. Okay. The link to become a member, and you can also gift these, which is really, really cool. There it is. It's right over here. The link to become a member is right here. 70 likes already. Good job, mods. Let's keep going. Keep the likes coming. Let's get to 300. What's up, Scott? How are you, my friend? Appreciate you for stopping by. No Marsh and no Stott in the lineup today against the lefty. Thought Marsh was going to be playing center field every day. I guess not. Pitch to Kepler. There's a check swing foul ball. He didn't say center field every day, but he was going to play every day, or as an everyday player. Maybe not literally every day, but Cassie played every day last year. The ball is 1 strike. Freeland kicks and fires the pitch. Line drive, and it's played on the bounce by the second baseman. And the throw over to first is in time. That was a weird bounce that Farmer had to take. And again, the Phillies are hitting the ball sharply, just right at these guys. And they're not getting the results. That thing was so fast off the bat that Farmer was taken a little bit by surprise. And again, they read the scouting report correctly. They played him the pull over towards that first base side. Here comes Sosa, blue batting gloves. Blue and red batting gloves, I should say, hitting on the right side. Stares at ball 1. That's outside. Freeland kicks and deals. And it's a low and inside for ball 2. This is the first time today that Freeland has thrown the cutter. Nonetheless, he hasn't really thrown it too much today. 2-0 delivery. And Sosa stares at a sinker that catches the inner third of the zone. And it's called a strike. Rockies' defense so far has done a very good job against the Phillies' bats. And the 2-1 pitch is popped up, hit over towards the first base side, and over on the grass, and making the grab is the first baseman, Toglia, for out number 2. Now, Yohan Rojas will get a crack at it. It's a big day for Rojas just to see what he can be able to do out there. First pitch that he sees is taken for a called strike. Rojas did go 1 for 3 in the series finale against Washington. It was the final game of the first series. 0-1, foul ball, back over towards the backstop. And the backstop, too, in case you guys remember, it stood out a little bit more. This year, it's not. They sort of set it back a little bit, so got to be aware of the bounces, because it won't bounce as far because it doesn't stand out. 0-2 pitch to Rojas, swinging a foul ball off of Rojas's front foot. The 0-2 delivery, flying drive, foul ball. Pete Alonso has hit the ball really hard today for the Mets. 0-2, foul ball, back over behind home plate. Continue to like and subscribe, folks, if you have not done so already. No short today. Wasn't working for some reason. No vertical stream today. That's fine. 0-2 pitch to Yohan Rojas is in the dirt. It's a sweeper and a good eye. Thoughts about Yohan Rojas this year? Should he be playing center field every day? How long are you going to give him for him to produce? 1-2 pitch, ground ball, back up the middle for a base hit. And Rojas breaks the ice as the Phillies get their first hit of the ball game. And Yohan actually had a pretty good at-bat there again. Was down in the count, but was fouling off pitches. And then finally was able to put one right in the good spot. And he gets on for Philadelphia. But yes, how long of a leash are you giving Rojas? The pitch. There's a foul ball. What would it take for the Phillies fans to accept Rojas, says Larry? Or you're spinning the question. He would have to make some like game-changing plays, like with bases loaded, come up, come through with a big clutch base hit. That's the only way that you get respect from people, is if you get a walk-off hit, or if you get hits in big-time situations, big-time spots. 0-1, and there's a line drive base hit out to left field. And Rojas stops over at second base, and Turner is on with a single, back-to-back singles for Philadelphia. And Bryce Harper is coming on up to the plate. See those Harper emojis in the chat. 2 outs, 2 runners on. First pitch to Bryce, and there's a line drive that's caught over at shortstop by Ezequiel Tovar. That was sailing towards his left side, and Harper got his pitch just off the end of the bat, and Tovar right there at the right time to make the catch, and the inning is over. No runs, 2 2-out singles, and nothing else left. We've played 3 and go to the 4th. All right, let's go say hi to our friend BW. I will be right back. I'm going to go take a very quick step off, but let's go say hi to Orioles Birdwatcher, okay? I want us to go say hi to him. And I think that that would be really, really awesome. Wants to get his chat up and going too. Okay? There it is. Posting it right over here. Tell him that play-by-play with JJ sent you.
Another generous call given by the ump to Crochet. The pitch, check swing, and Laureano could not hold up. And he's in the hole 0-2. One out here in the bottom of the fourth. Red Sox with a 1-0 lead. The Orioles have a runner at first. Laureano at the plate. 0-2 pitch coming from Crochet is taken low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Did we get a raid? JJ raid? Oh, thank you so much, JJ.
Here we go. We're back at it. First pitch, and that's taken for a called strike. Thanks so much for going over to say hi to my boy. My guy. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, 2 pitch. That's high for a ball.
JJ, people can click on your name and it'll give them an option to go right to your page.
1-2 pitch. That's taken down for ball 2. There we go. Two delivery. There's a pop-up hit out over towards right field. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the grab. And there is out number 1. One out. And McMahon's up to bat. And he throws the pitch outside for a ball. Zach Wheeler, that is. You could hear the other stream at the same time. Yeah, I unmuted it for a second because I figured he was going to have something to say, so I wanted to unmute it for a second. The pitch on the way, and now it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch, and that's high for ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Wheeler kicks and fires. It's off the plate for ball 3. McMahon, lifetime against Philadelphia, batting .279. With 18 extra base hits, including 9 doubles and 9 homers. 3-1 delivery, popped up, hit out over towards left field, medium depth left field, and Kepler will make the grab. Make sure that you guys hit the thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button as well. Appreciate you guys for doing that. Took the night off last night from doing the Sixers. Needed it. Absolutely needed it. 2 outs in the pitch, and there's a foul ball. It's a cool night out at Citizens Bank Park. See a lot of red sweatshirts and jackets. Pinstripes also above the sweaters, which is kind of cool. 0-1 is fouled away. Hunter Goodman with a lot of pop in the bat. He's a catcher for the Rockies, and he swings and misses at the 0-2 pitch, and the inning is over. Zach Wheeler, electric so far today. Another strikeout by Wheeler, and we head to the bottom of the 4th. Quick one so far. All right, it's time now for On This Day in Phillies History. We are going to present to you a fun fact. So, and yeah, hopefully you'll learn something new. In 2006 on this day, today is April 2nd, Phillies actually beat the Red Sox by a score of 5-0. It was at Citizens Bank Park. They played in an exhibition game, and it set a new mark for spring training wins, which was 19. Ryan Howard did it a homer in the game, extended the team record for 11 straight games where they had a home run in spring training. Actually, sorry about that. Extending his team record. It was his team record for spring home runs to 11, so I apologize about that. I misread that. Again, shout out to Broad and Pattison. Happy birthday to John Lieber. Happy birthday also to Tom Barrett. Barrett was born in 1960 on this day. John Lieber, if y'all remember him for the Phillies, well, he's now 54 years old. 55 years old, actually. Wild. Thanks again for all your help. Appreciate it. All supers do go on over to the top. Got 188 people tuning on in. Tell your friends, tell your family members about this, man. We only have 82 likes. We got to get that number up. Pitch. There's a called strike. Nothing in 1 is the count. And the pitch, and that's inside for a ball. Freeland fires the pitch. Line drive it out towards center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Takes 1 bounce in front of the center fielder, and Bohm did take a turn over at first. Tavar does catch it on a couple of bounces as Doyle threw it on in from center field. And Bohm will get on with a single. 3 out of the last 4 hits, or 3 out of the last 4 batters for the Phillies have gotten on base with a single. And that's what Bohm does to start off the inning. He'll take a leadoff over at first base, and Schwarber is up to bat. The pitch, 92, right down Broadway for strike 1. And he watches it go by. Nothing in 1 is the count. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the next pitch is in the dirt. Good eye by Schwarber. Schwarber just batting .226 against the Rockies with 12 homers and 29 runs batted in 40 games played. Count is now 1-2 to Schwarber. First time he homered against the Rockies was on June 11th of 2017. The 1-2 pitch to Schwarber, inside for ball 2. On deck is Nick Castellanos. Kyle did ground out to first in his first at-bat, and that was to start off the second inning. 2-2 delivery, and there's a check swing. Fly ball hit out over towards left field, and that's going to go all the way over towards the wall. Was down the left field line. Bohm's rounding third base. He'll come on in to score. The throw over to third is off the line, and Kyle Schwarber gets a check swing double out over to left field to drive in a run. 1-0 Phils. It's one way to do it. Now it's going to be Nick Castellanos who comes on up to the plate. Schwarber in scoring position. He leads off over at second in the pitch to Casti, and there's a line drive played on the bounce over at second base, and the throw over to first is in time. Schwarber does go on over to third base as Wathan gives him a little high five. He's now 90 feet away from scoring. Let's go. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, baby. Let's go. JT Realmuto now over at the plate. And the pitch to JT, swing and a miss. He took a big hack at that one and couldn't catch up to the cutter. George! 0-1 pitch. Foul ball back over towards the screen. Four hits today for the Phils. First hit was by Yohan Rojas, back in the bottom of the third with 2 outs. 0-2 to Realmuto, and the pitch is just outside. Goodman wanted to frame it over on the outside corner, and it just missed. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel as well. 1-2 to JT. Ground ball hit over towards the left side of the infield, and the throw over to first is in time. The throw back to home plate is not in time, and Schwarber will score. So JT hit a little cue shot over towards the third base side, and the third baseman, McMahon, made a nice throw over to first. Actually, that was the pitcher who got right off the mound, and he threw it on over to first base. And then Schwarber was ready to come on home. Freeland did cover home plate, and the throw was not in time according to the home plate umpire. And good play by Kyle Schwarber. That is what you call small ball. That's how you do it. All right. And now it'll be Max Kepler who comes on up to the plate. We're in the red batting gloves. Good job by those Phils. Love that. 2-0 Philadelphia. Kepler is not in the box yet. I don't know if Freeland is warming up or if what's going on. Yeah, the trainer is out there to check up on Kyle Freeland. Yeah, so he was warming up for just a few pitches because they didn't know if there was any sort of collision over at home. So he's okay, and he's going to continue the pitch. 2-0 Philadelphia on small ball. Beautiful. Continue to like, continue to subscribe to the channel as well, folks. Pitch to Kepler, and he bounces it foul towards the third base side, and now to play. The windup and the pitch. Bouncing ball, hit over towards the right side. Second baseman gobbles it up, tosses it on over to first, and the inning is over, but the Phillies do get a pair of runs thanks to an RBI double by Kyle Schwarber and an RBI ground out by JT Realmuto. Okay. Good. That was a great heads-up play by Kyle Schwarber. I'm going to make sure that I circle that. I was fine with him stealing second in the first game when he did. Again, I know he doesn't have a lot of speed at all, but he's trying to make some aggressive plays. And I like that. I want the leaders to do those types of things. Bryce can be a little bit too aggressive at times. We saw that when he tried to extend the single into a double in the last game. Was I a fan of him doing that there? I thought I should have held up. I didn't think that there was a need to be overly aggressive in that position, but this was a good spot to be aggressive. And Kyle did that. And he hustled in the second base. That's all I ask for this team. All I ask of them is when they're up to bat is not always to try to swing for the long balls and to just try to make some aggressive plays. When they have to be aggressive. You swing for the fences all the time, it's not going to win you a lot of games, especially against the top-tier opponents. The most polarizing player on the Philadelphia Phillies is blank. Fill in the blank. The pitch. There's a swing and a miss. I think last year Schwarber was the best player. This year, I'd say it's Bryce. The most polarizing player on the Phillies right now, Elijah says Bryce. Chris Bryant's up to bat. We start off the top of the fifth. Phillies do lead it 2-0. They scored both of their runs in the bottom of the fourth. The pitch, check swing. He did not go. Two one, swung on and missed. That's a 2-2 count. Good pitch. We were kicks and fires as the next pitch is off the plate for ball three. At 96 miles per hour. Taglia waits in the on-deck circle. the payoff pitch, and there's a broken bat fly ball hit out over towards left center field, and it's going to drop in for a base hit. Takes a bounce in front of Max Kepler, and Chris Bryant able to get on base. The barrel of the bat went flying out over towards the mound. I think it broke in like 3 pieces. Oof. It's kind of impressive. The pitch is a curveball at the knees for strike 1. Michael Toglia struck out in the second. Batting on the left side, white batting gloves. And Wheeler will get set at the letters and kick and deal and throws it high for ball 1. Ten seconds left on the pitch clock. Wheeler kicks and fires again. Swing and a miss. Seven RBIs for Schwarber in 5 games. One-two delivery, swing and a miss again. Zach Wheeler, give him 5 chairs in the chat. Beautiful. He has it all working. The fastball, the slider, the sweeper, everything. It's only 66 pitches, too. The pitch on the way, and that's a little bit outside, not by much. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe, folks. Mod Squad, y'all know what to do. Fanatic, 6 feet, 6 inches tall, 300 pounds. Flight Whisperer, pretty polarizing to a guy who doesn't like birds. I love it. The pitch on the way, and there's a foul ball, 1 ball, 1 strike. Let's get to 200 likes, folks. We're only at 90. Over 100 of you have not hit that thumbs up button yet. 1-1 pitch, or 1-0 pitch, and now it's a swing and a miss, and the count is 1-1. The pitch from Wheeler, wide. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the windup and the next pitch. There's a bouncing ball hit over towards the right side, spinning and turning and throwing it over to first base is Sosa. The runner from first does head on over to second base. So that's going to go down as a 4-3 ground out. And 2 away. And Kyle Farmer is going to step on up to the plate again. First pitch is popped up and foul and out of play. The Rangers, the New York Rangers, that is, they trail 2-1 against the Minnesota Wild. They're at the end of the first. Hurricanes are shut as they've already shut out the Capitals in the first. It's 3-0 Carolina. Florida Panthers are on, taking on the Maple Leafs. That game got started about 8 minutes ago. Avalanche play the Blackhawks tonight at 9:30, and the Seattle Kraken are out in Vancouver tonight at 10:30. 0-2 on the way, foul ball. Those are your scores around the NHL. Go over to the NBA in just a little bit. Again, like and subscribe. We got 4 subscribers tonight. Keep them coming. All super chats do go on over to the top. 0-2 pitch, line drive, and that is a foul ball over towards that right field line. That was just inches away from hitting the chalk. Heat and Celtics are tied 15-15 in the first quarter. Hawks play the Mavs at 8:30. At 9:30, you got Pistons and Thunder. And at 10:30, you got Pelicans and Clippers. Also at 8 o'clock, it's Jazz and Rockets. And at 9 o'clock, it's Spurs Nuggets. 0-2 is the count. Farmer at the plate. 2 outs, top of the 5th. And the 0-2 delivery, another swing and a miss for Zach Wheeler. That is the 3rd time today that he has ended an inning via strikeouts. And rack them up 6 in the chat. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6, baby. Let's go. Hi. We got 220 people tuning on in. That's cool. So, I know. Let me go to my monologue screen. Guys, I know that we have a lot of concerns about the Phillies this year. I know that we have a lot of things that we're worried about. But I want you to tell me something that you're looking forward to from this year from the Phillies. What is one thing that you are really looking forward to this year when you watch the Philadelphia Phillies or when you're tuning in on the screen to tune into Phillies baseball? What's one thing that's positive that you're looking forward to? And I'm not going to read like a troll answer. I really want you to take this seriously. Because there's been a lot of negativity around this, and I sort of want to spin this in a positive direction. If I'm going to be honest with you, what I'm looking forward to this year from the Phillies is I'm actually looking forward to seeing how Max Kepler does. Max Kepler, I didn't think was a good offseason move, but so far he's proven me wrong. And I'm looking forward to seeing if he can prove me wrong. Yeah? I'm also looking forward to Edmundo Sosa this year. I think he could take a step in the right direction. The pitch, and there's a swing and a miss. So what's something positive that you're looking forward to from the Phillies this year? 0-1, speaking of the devil, line drive base hit by Edmundo Sosa out to left field. The throw is made over to second base, and Sosa does get on with a leadoff single in the bottom of the 5th. Doesn't matter where the pitch is. He is locked in at the plate. He's just on a mission. Got it off the end of the bat and served it out over to left field. And now you pass the baton. Yohan Rojas up next. Bottom of the 5th, 2-0 Philadelphia. Rojas shows bunt. The pitch is taken right at the knees for a strike, and the ball actually hit the home plate umpire. If he wasn't there, that would have been a pass ball. Brown should have caught it, but saved by the ump. The rain is falling. Oh, boy. Rain is coming down at Citizens Bank Park. Looking forward to seeing Schwarber lead the NL in homers. That's a good one. Toss back over to first base, and that's going to get away from the first baseman, and Sosa's going to head on over to second base. Taglia finally gets over to it, and, well, they'll be in scoring position, and the count is still 1-0. That is an E1 on Freeland. Actually, that should be scored as an E3 because Taglia should have caught that. But they call it an E1. Weird. 1-0 pitch, and Rojas will lay down a bunt. Back over towards the mound. No throw made over to third. The throw to first, none in time. And Rojas gets on with an infield single. Let's go. And Trey Turner's coming up to the plate. Nobody even covered the bag over at first base, but Rojas, I think, still would have beaten it out. A good hustle by Edmundo Sosa, too. Here comes Trey Turner. And the first pitch is outside for ball one. The rain is pouring. Mother Nature has a say in what's going on in this game. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch to Trey on the outside corner for strike one at 88 miles per hour. One ball, one strike. Come on, members, where are you guys at? The pitch to Turner. He pops it up right behind home plate, and it'll find the seats. Charge! Runners at the corners for Philadelphia. Turner singled his last time up. 8 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 1-2 delivery is inside for a ball. The throw to second base, not in time as Rojas dives in there safely. And that's going to put runners at second and third. Love it. I knew he was going to go there. Freeland's approach to home plate, it seems like it's really slow, and Rojas making a nice play there. This is when Johan Rojas, got to tip your cap to him. And Edmundo Sosa. Putting pressure on Freeland and making him work. Pass the baton and make something happen. 2 balls, 2 strikes, still nobody out. The pitch to Trey, another foul ball. And the rain continues to come down at the bank. The pitch to Trey Turner. Ground ball, hit over towards third base. The throw to first is off the line. And the runner at third was safe. They tried to tag him out. They could not. And Turner gets on with an infield single. And Bryce Harper is coming up to bat. McMahon actually made a really good throw over to first base. And Sosa was dancing off the bag. He just got back over to third. And Turner with the hustle. Harper with the bases loaded. The first pitch way up high and way inside for ball one. Put in more pressure. The pitch to Bryce, swing and a miss. Got a sweeper that did not look good to swing it at all. Hold your horses, Harper. 1-1. Swing and a miss again. It's not giving him anything good to hit. It's a trap, Bryce. White rally towels being waved at the bank. The 1-2 delivery to Harper, and it's a little bit outside. Not by much. Harper is hitless in 2 at-bats today. 2-2 pitch, and there's a called strike 3 on the outside corner. And Harper goes down looking. It's time for Bohm to come on up. 2-0 Phils. Pitch to Bohm. Strike 1. It's a sinker. Keep hitting those like buttons, man. We're only at 102 and we got 230 people tuning on in. Come on. Keep them coming. 0-1 to Bohm. Inside for a ball. We cover the 162. Phillies are waving the white shirts that were given out tonight for the home open, for opening night. 1-1. That's a foul ball. Hit over towards third base. Phillies today 2 for 6 with runners in scoring position. Rockies 0 for 1. Freeland has surrendered 7 hits and 2 earned runs so far. 1-2 to Bohm, swing and a miss again. And he goes down on strikes. Now it's Kyle Schwarber coming on up to the plate. Let's see what he can do here. Wake up, chat. Jimmy Herget's warming up in the bullpen. The pitch, it's outside and low for ball 1. Kyle 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the 4th inning. Base is still loaded. The pitch to Schwarber, swing and a miss. Got a sweeper that was low and away, and Schwarber went fishing after it. Seven grand salamis for Kyle Schwarber in his career. 1-1, bouncing ball in the dirt, and it's taken down for ball 2. The inning isn't over, folks. Come on. 2-1 pitch to Schwarber, swing and a miss. The pitch to Schwarber, swing and a miss again as he goes fishing after a pitch that was low and away. And so the inning is finally over. Phillies had bases loaded with nobody out, and then they strike out all 3 times. And that's how the inning ends when we go to the top of the 6th, and the Phillies still have a 2-0 lead, and that's what matters. It was an opportunity, though, that the Phillies did miss out on, for sure. Hit that thumbs up button, folks. Hit that subscribe button as well. We go live for every single Phillies game. We do Sixers, Phillies, and Eagles. Yeah. Hit that thumbs up button, man. I'm sure that not all of you are subscribed to the channel, and it would really mean a lot to me if you guys did subscribe. Again, all super chats do go on over to the top, so if you have any thoughts about the Phillies that you want me to read, I got you. Just hit that super chat button, and we will make sure to read your comments first. So, I'm sure that some of y'all are new to the channel. I would love to hear how you guys became Phillies fans or how you guys became baseball fans, because we are a baseball channel. We are a Phillies sports channel too, but we're trying to expand it to not just the Phillies, but to Major League Baseball as well. I want to hear your stories. Let's go. We're going to the 6th. Going to the 6th. Wheeler's going to pitch the 6th inning again. Pitch on the way, and there's a called strike at the knees to Mickey Moniak. Mickey singled in the 3rd. The 0-1. There's a line drive. Nice catch by Nick Castellanos, says he makes a sliding catch out in right field. It was a sinking line drive, and Casty gives a little salute. It was nice. I think that we all have to stop saying that Castellanos is... We have to stop being surprised about his defense out in right field. I do agree with that statement. He's a pretty good right fielder defensively. Pitch, and that's outside for a ball. We got ourselves a $20 super chat. What's going on? What's up, Tony? Thank you so much. 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss. JJ, how do you have bases loaded and score nothing? This is exactly why this team underachieves. It's ridiculous. They had some bad at-bats in that inning. I can't lie. I didn't like the approach. But I'm not hitting the panic button from it. It's annoying. It's frustrating. But I don't know. I take away some more good things in that inning. That's really weird. In the moment, I do. I might go back on it and say, well, there were things that I really didn't like, and there are things I didn't like. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss from Zach Wheeler, and that's now 7 strikeouts on the day for him. Look, when we're facing against top-tier opponents, folks, yes, this stuff does matter. Okay, but there's going to be times where we do have bases loaded and where we come up empty. That's baseball. I look at Yohan Rojas in that inning, and I say my man gets on with a bunt single right after Sosa gets on with the single, and then he steals second base. I take that as a positive. I didn't like the at-bats that Harper, Bohm, and Schwarber had, but I don't know. I'm happy that we have the lead here, and hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. The pitch, there's a fly ball hit out over to right field. That's going to be caught by Castellanos for out number 3, and the inning is over. Time to go to the bottom of the 6th. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. It's annoying. It's annoying. I get it. I understand. But I'm not hitting the panic button because of that. This team has showed me thus far, and it's only a 4-game sample size, that this team, when it comes to getting to getting to their opponent's bullpens, they take advantage. But JJ, this isn't going to last throughout the whole entire season. Yes. But also, them not hitting against starting pitching is not going to last throughout the entire season either. I'm fine with them winning these games the way that they are. Is it looked pretty? No. Is baseball going to look pretty throughout the 162? No. But I'm not angry about it. I don't know. How do you guys feel? Are you guys frustrated with this offense? Are you annoyed with them? I'm a little bit annoyed. But I just want wins. And sometimes when I've watched baseball for a little bit of time, and I know that you guys have too, but you guys know that you go through slumps. You go through peaks and valleys. You're not going to bat 500. It's just not realistic. But you also can't bat 100. JT's been struggling. That can't happen. The pitch. Ground ball hit over to shortstop. Backhanded by Tavar. Throw over to first base. And a good stretch over at first base by Taglia for out number 1. But Tony, thanks again for the super chat. I really appreciate it. If you guys want to donate, if you guys have anything that you guys want to say, please hit that super chat button. John, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Here comes JT, who's 0 for 2. He lined out, but he also grounded out his last time up and got an RBI. Freeland still pitching, throws a sweeper that misses outside for a ball. The count is now 1-0. The starting pitchers for the Rockies this year, by the way, have a .84 ERA to start off the season. For all you numbers lovers out there. So we put up 2 runs against this starting pitcher, and he's their ace. 2-0 pitch, ground ball hit over towards shortstop, and again, Tavar has it, tosses it over to first, and 2 away. The pitch. There's a sweeper that's taken for a strike at 84 miles per hour. 0-1. That's down and away for a ball. Ladger says W's. Nothing else matters. 1-1 pitch to Kepler, and there's a fly ball hit out over towards shallow center field. Doyle has to run a long ways to get over to it. Then he calls off Tavar, makes the grab, and the inning is over. And the Phillies go down in order 1, 2, 3. We played 6 frames and head to the top of the 7th. It's 2-0 Phils. Yeah, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. We are 10 subscribers away from getting the 5150. Well, we're so close. Let's keep that coming. Again, appreciate each and every one of you for being on here. It's great. We got another $20 super chat from Tony. Thank you so much, man. JJ, this team always seems erratic every year after year. I will always root for them. But when they play more competitive teams, this will be an issue. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Yes, but like, let's think about it like this, right? How many times did we play the Dodgers last year, and how many times did we beat them? We played them 7 times last year. We beat them 6 times. Okay? There's a team last year that we beat that was a pretty good team. And, again, I might sound like Mr. Positive here. I might be. But I've seen this team beat up good teams. And we'll see this weekend if they can beat the Dodgers again. They play them Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Show me. They're going to have a lot of eyeballs on them this weekend. And if they win those games, it doesn't matter how they do it. I'm going to come out there with a positive for the most part. Are there things I'm not going to like? Yes. Are there things that I'm going to nitpick? For sure. Absolutely. Like, I can definitely nitpick a couple of things here. Yeah, with bases loaded, they had to come up with a run there. I agree. I agree with that. But I'm not, like, overall wise, I'm not, like, letting this take away from the bigger picture here. You know? The starting pitching has been excellent for the Phillies. There's no doubt about it. The pitch, and there's a called strike to Ryan McMahon. 0-1, and there's strike 2. Five groundouts for Wheeler, 5 flyouts for Zach, and 7 strikeouts. Look at the Braves. The Braves are supposed to have this great team, but they haven't even been able to put up a run in, like, a lot of days. We look at the Braves as if they're a great team. It could be worse. 1-2. There's a breaking ball that's in the dirt for ball 2. Even with the injured Braves, Austin Riley, Marcell Ozuna, Matt Olson. I mean, they're not putting up any runs. 2-2. That's outside for ball 3. Hunter Goodman is on deck. And the 3-2 offering is fouled away. Lager up. Guy's enjoying that Yingling. 3-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Zach Wheeler, electric. 8 strikeouts for him. Another one. Let's see those 8 chairs in the chat now. And again, Tony, thanks so much again for both of those super chats. Appreciate it. 22 innings between our runs, says Long Ball. Yeah. Pitch, and that's upstairs for a ball. Mets haven't really gotten off to a hot start either. 1-0 pitch, and that's inside for ball 2. They're complaining about their hitters as well, their top guys. The 2-0 delivery, and that is swung on and belted out to left field, and it is gone. The second run of the series for Colorado comes from the second solo homer hit by Hunter Goodman of the series. So Wheeler lets one out over the middle of the plate, and Goodman continues to show off the power. Someone might want to pick this guy up in fantasy baseball. Just telling you. If he's available. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, 1 to Bryant. Another swing and a miss on a splitter. This is probably going to be Wheeler's last inning. He is at 95 pitches. Bryant did get a base hit off of him in his last at-bat. 0-2 is upstairs. And shout out to Tony for the two $20 super chats. Appreciate it so much. One-two pitch. That's down again for ball 2. Wheeler kicks, delivers the pitch. Ground ball, foul ball. I don't know if you know this. Ryan Kirkering is warming up in the bullpen. I don't know if you knew that. As the 2-2 pitch is on the inside corner for another called strike 3, and Wheeler gets another strikeout. That's his 9th. Did you know that Zach Wheeler, lifetime against the Rockies, has a 5.02 earned run average? And that's because in the first 2 outings, he gave up 12 earned runs in 10 innings. And also surrendered 16 hits. Pitch on the way, check swing, did he go? And they say no, over at third base. 10 more subs, baby, till we get to 5150. Let's get to 200 likes as well. Let's go. One-oh pitch. It's down again for ball 2. Last time Wheeler did face the Rockies, he went 6 innings, gave up 3 earned runs on 3 hits, and allowed 3 walks too. 2-0, another swing and a miss. He did strike out 11 batters in that game. Two one. There's another called strike. The windup and the pitch from Wheeler. And it's high for ball 3. Nick Martini waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. 10 strikeouts by Wheeler in 7 innings. And that is going to be the end of his night. Bottom of the 7th coming on up. Just the solo homer to Hunter Brown. That's all that we were allowed today. And it's time to stretch in Philadelphia. Y'all know what that means. I'm going to ask you a Phillies trivia question. And if you get it right, you will hear this. If you get it wrong, you'll hear this. All right. My trivia question for today is the following. Does anybody know? Can anybody name me one player that played for the Phillies and the Rockies? Anybody name me a player? Let's go. Pat Boone. Pat Boone? Pat Boone is the first one. Hold up, let's see. Pat Boone is not correct. Pat Boone. Pat Burrell? You're saying Pat Burrell? The only Pat is Pat Neshek. That's it. That's like a wild guess. No worries. Kevin Millwood. Kevin Millwood is correct. Got it. Hector Neris. Incorrect. Sosa takes it for a strike. Jamie Moyer. That is correct. Mickey Morandini is incorrect. Dave Hollins. Dave Hollins is incorrect as well. Ron Grant. Ron Gant is correct. Yes. Good ones. Nobody said Ryan Howard. Surprised. Everybody forgets that Howard, I guess everybody forgets that he ended his career with the Rockies. Rojas is up to bat. Sosa did get on base. Now we got to get back on track. Sosa did a good job. Got on with a single out over to right. One ball, one strike, and the next pitch actually got away from the catcher, and now Sosa is in scoring position. Totally forgot. Pat Neshek. How about Mickey Moniak? I mean, he's playing for them right now. Or Jay Cave, another one. He was there with them last year. Forgot Cam was a Rocky. I should have known that. We all wanted to forget after the money he was paid at the end. Yeah, I feel that. Pat Neshek. That's too bad, Michael. I'm sorry. Pitch to Rojas. He bunts this one back over towards the mound. There's no throw over to third, and the throw to first is in time. Rojas bunting. It's helped 2 times today. It's been really, really good. It's been great. Another sacrifice bunt. And Trey Turner's coming up. Or Trey Turner is coming up. One gone here in the bottom of the 7th. And the pitch to Trey. Line drive, base hit into center field. And the Phillies add on to their lead 3-1. Sosa scores, and the Phillies are up by 2. Good swing. Here comes Harper, and he takes the first pitch up high for a ball. One out, bottom of the 7th. Turner's at first. And the 1-0 pitch from Freeland is downstairs again for ball 2. Congratulations to Scott Hansen, who is the announcer for NFL Red Zone, as the 2-0 pitch is taken for a strike. Scott Hansen, okay, is set to be EA Sports Madden NFL 26's new in-game voice. So congratulations to him. That's awesome. Two-one pitch to Bryce Harper, and he fouls it right off of his front foot. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. We need 10 more subs for us to get to 5150. Let's keep the likes coming, man. Harper in the box. Draws his bat. Has his stance. Rests it on his shoulder. Freeland looks back at the plate. Now back to first. Now back to the plate again. And the pitch swung on. Lifted out over towards right field. And it's going to be caught just in front of the Her sign. Out by the warning track. And there's out number 2. All rise. All sit down. They wanted that thing to go. I took it for a ride. Just out to right field. And so, another pitch. This is going to be the first pitch and change of the ball game. Kyle Freeland's day is done. The runner at first is still his responsibility. And the Phillies lead it 3-1. All right, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel too, and turn on the notification bell icons as well. You guys want to call on in after the show? You're more than welcome to do that. We have a hotline. We have a JJ hotline, so you're more than welcome to come on and voice your opinions and give your thoughts about this ball game. All right, the JJ hotline. The phone number 610-314-0844. It is in the live chat, okay? There's a lot of ways that you can call on in to the show. You can also leave a voicemail message or a text message if you don't feel comfortable speaking. But that is the hotline. Call anytime to talk about the Phils. We're taking Phillies calls only tonight. Nothing Sixers, nothing Eagles related, nothing in that regard. Again, all super chats go to the top, folks. That is the hotline. We got 229 people tuning on in. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. I go live for Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles games. And I hope that you enjoy our play by play. You know, I'm a very calm guy. When things get excited, we get excited. But we're calm, you know? We have like an old school approach to us. That's cool. And all I ask everybody in the chat, there's just a couple of rules. Keep it clean, be nice, be friendly, and all you got to do is no spoilers either. No spoilers in the chat. Bohm steps into the box, and the pitch to Alec. Foul ball back over towards the screen. George! Nothing in one is the count to Bohm. Toss back over to first, and Turner dives back in there safely. Oh, and one is the count to Alec. The pitch. That's outside for a ball. Why does Harper annoy you so much? He's overrated. I mean, I don't know if overrated is the right word, but I think he gives it his all. But he can annoy you at times. I mean, like when he's aggressive running into second base trying to extend a single into a double, that is kind of annoying. At times when it shouldn't have to be the case. 1-1. Ground ball rolled over towards third base. The throw over to first is in time, and the inning is over. We played 7 full innings and go to the top of the 8th. The Phillies get another run on an RBI single by Trey Turner. And it's a 3-1 ball game. Comes with it, man. Thanks for stopping by, Alex. Appreciate you. There's the hotline. You can call, you can text, you can leave a voicemail message. Do it. Mods, you're slacking. Hit that thumbs up button, folks, and subscribe to the channel. We have 128 likes, 212 people tuning on in. Let's get that number up. Let's go. Our soccer's here. What's going on, my man? And phone calls post-game contain curse words if the Phillies lose. I feel like that should be allowed. I keep it family-friendly. If I had a screener, that'd be great. But these don't screen phone calls. Rojas is laying down those 2 bunts and doing his job. That's great to see. The little things like that, along with his defense, will keep him in the lineup if he keeps that up. Midget pigeon porn, that is a very good way to put it. MPP. I just got to call you MPP. You know? Matt Strom is going to pitch. As we go to the top of the 8th. Let's go. Keep the subs coming. Three-one Phillies. Tomorrow we got a quick turnaround. Not really going to do a long post-game show tonight. Gonna have had a long day today. The pitch, and there's a ball that's high to make it a 1-0 count. Strom pitching to Sean Bouchard. And he pops it up on the second pitch of the at-bat. It's over towards the third base side, towards the IBX sign. And it's caught by Bohm. It was up in the air for a very long time. And there's one away. Strom was dealing with a shoulder injury. I think that was bothering him, too, during the playoffs. He was dealing with it during spring training this year, so then they shut him down until opening day. And in his first 2 outings, so far, so good. Threw 19 pitches against the Nationals on opening day. Went 1 inning, had a strikeout, no hits allowed. The pitch here, that's just a strike on the inside corner. Then he pitched an inning against the Nationals on Sunday. Only gave up 1 hit, had a strikeout, and threw 12 pitches. The leg kick and the pitch. And that is way up high and inside. Cause Farmer to jump out of the way. Only one other game on right now, and that is Red Sox O's. 3-0, top of the 9th with 1 out. The 1-1, it's down for ball 2. There's a couple other games that are on right now. I beg your pardon. The Yankees are getting shut out 4-0 against the Arizona Diamondbacks. Braves and Dodgers just got started. They're in the top of the first. 2-1 delivery outside for ball 3. Continue to like and continue to subscribe to the channel, folks. Three-one pitch, strike 2 at 91. Three-two. That misses inside. And that is the first walk that the Phillies have allowed today, I believe. They've only given up 3 hits. Wheeler did hit a batter. Yeah, that's the first walk. And Jordan Beck is going to pinch hit for Mickey Moniak. Wind up in the pitch. There's a high fly ball hit out over towards left field. Thank goodness it is a long foul. Nothing in 1. The pitch, wide and high for ball 1. Beck is 23 years old. He's from Hazel Green, Alabama. Last year had 170 at-bats in his rookie season. And he fouls off the next pitch. He did have 7 stolen bases in 8 opportunities, or 8 attempts. And he had 32 hits. So he struggled. Strom stares back at first. Now back at the plate, and he fires, and the pitch is off the plate again. Rockies today, 1 run, 3 hits, and 1 error. Phillies with 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors. The 2-2 delivery. And it's inside. No check swing. And the count is 3-2 again. Back-to-back full counts for Matt Strom. Doyle is up next. The windup and the pitch. Foul ball towards the first base dugout. The payoff pitch. Strike 3 called. On the inside corner for Matt Strom. And that's how he gets his first strikeout. Perfect pitch. Went with a fastball. I think Beck was thinking that he was going to throw an all-speed pitch. And went guessing there. I was like, darn it. And Doyle steps up with 2 outs. And he lines it foul towards the left field side. What's up, Steve? What's going on? Backwards K on the strikeout. 0-1 is the count. The pitch from Strom. High. Again, text in, call in, or leave a voicemail on the JJ hotline. 610-314-0844. After the game. 1-1. That's downstairs for ball 2. Two gone in the top of the 8th inning. The pitch to Doyle, swing and a miss. A fastball that went whizzing on by Brenton Doyle, high and inside. Strom takes a quick breath and now fires. And it's fouled back towards the screen. People seem to forget this, but Strom originally was a starting pitcher, and he played for the Padres before coming on over to Philadelphia. The 2-2 pitch, high for ball 3. Zach Wheeler owns a 1.75 ERA with 36 Ks in his last 4 starts against the Rockies. 3-2, and that's high for ball 4, and the second walk of the inning comes against Brenton Doyle. So again, glass half full, glass half empty. First 2 outings for Wheeler against the Rockies, not so good. The last 4 outings, Wheeler-esque. Tying runs over at first. And we're in a little bit of a jam here. And Strom is going to have a conversation with Caleb Cotham, who will try to calm him down. What do you think this conversation's about? Guy, you're funny. You're funny, guy. Romano is getting warmed up in the bullpen in case this gets more dicey. It's pretty dicey already. You collect baseball cards, too. No cursing in the chat. That's all that we ask. Two outs, 2 base runners, and Tovar in the box. The leg kick and the pitch, and there's a fly ball that's hooking foul. Bohm is on the run, and it goes out of play into the 5th row behind the tarp. We need 10 more subs for us to get to 5150. Continue to like and subscribe. Mods, you know what to do. 0-1 is a breaking ball in the dirt. Count is 1-1. The pitch, swing and a miss at 91 inside. Strom in a pickle. 1-2 pitch on the way. Another foul ball, and Tovar gets a piece of it. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 gone, top of the 8th. The tying runs at first. And the 1-2 pitch, another foul ball, and Tovar stays alive. Pure Adrenaline Sports is here. What's going on, my friend? You know what to do. Drop that link down below. The windup and the pitch. Wide. Before Allen's double for Atlanta, they were 1 for their last 35 with runners in scoring position. Two-two pitch, another foul ball and a change-up. And Tovar working the count up. And battling through adversity. .29 total pitches for Matt Strahm. He's walked 2 batters. He has struck out a batter as well. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him. That pitch was low and away. And Strahm wins the battle. And he goes back to the dugout. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. 3-1. Phils. Let's go, folks. Make some noise, chat. Good for Matt Strahm. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Top of the 9th, who's coming up for the, bottom of the 8th, who is coming up for the Phillies? Great question. And their bottom of the 8th, they got Schwarber, Castellanos, and Realmuto up to bat. The Rockies' money line right now is at plus 1,800. And for the Phillies, they're at minus 10,000. Who pitches the 9th inning for the Phillies? Give me one word down below. I think I know who I would go to. If the score is the same. Who do they go to? Who do they go to in the 9th inning to close out this game? Elijah says Jose. Soccer says Jose. PAS says Mitch Williams. John says me. Troll. Brad Lidge. Troll. Absolute trolls. Myself says Mark. Wild Thing says John. Y'all are trolls. Alvarado or Kirkring? It's Alvarado. He's the closer, man. Here's Schwarber up to bat. 2 balls, no strikes, by the way. Chiavelli is pitching in the 2-0, and he pops it up. Schwarber, that is, out over towards medium depth left field. And the catch is made by Jordan Beck for out number 1. On ball says John Rocker. You mean Kumar Rocker? No, I'm just kidding. Larry's going at it against folks in the chat with Kyle Schwarber defending him. Larry says Alvarado. Larry's like, I'm doing 2 things at once, JJ. The pitch over to Castellanos, and the pitch is inside for a ball. Let's go. 1-0 to Casti. Line drive. Base hit. Smacked into center field. And Nick gets on with a 1-out single. Ricky Bowe. Trevor Bauer. Y'all are trolls. We love Philly trolls. Speaking of trolls, nothing. I forgot what I was going to say. The pitch. That's outside for a ball. You missed the 75-mile-per-hour breaking ball pitchers. You mean you missed the screwball? You missed the ephus? You missed the Daisuke Matsuzakas of the world? 1-0 pitch. That's low and away. The Chanho Parks. Y'all remember Chanho Park? 2-0 pitch to JT, and that's low and away for ball 3. JT today hitless in 3 at-bats. Lined out to center. He did have an RBI ground out in the bottom of the 4th. Then he grounded out to short in the 6th. The pitch. There's a called strike. I love my Philly freaks. I love my baseball freaks, man. Yeah, you're naming the more well-known guys. 3-1, the line drive, base hit out over towards right center field. Rounding second, heading over to third base is Castellanos. JT dives into second without a throw as it's cut off by the second baseman. And so the Phillies have 2 runners in scoring position. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. We got a mound visit that's being broken up by the home plate umpire. And Max Kepler is going to get a crack at it here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Y'all mean Garrett Stubbs? How about Jeff Gary or Jeff Jenkins? Y'all remember both of those guys? Comes Kepler to the plate. And they're going to actually intentionally walk Max Kepler. And Edmundo Sosa's coming up to the plate. Wow. Okay. Trying to get the double play. Let's go, Chet. Come on. Let's go, baby. All right, Bud Black is going to make a pitching change. There was time called by the catcher, and, well, Bud Black has seen enough from Chiavelli And he takes the baseball right out of his hands, and we're going to have a move. 1 out, bottom of the 8th. I see 254 people tuning on in, and I see how many thumbs ups? How many thumbs ups do I see? 141. We haven't even gotten to 200 yet. Let's go. Come on. And one of our best mods is back. Jiva Newts, what's going on? How are you, my friend? I hope he takes that personally. Yes, I hope so too. They're trying to get the double play ball, and I understand. Ay. Let's go. Thanks so much for being on here. 142 likes. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. I go on for Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles games, but I'm also really trying to get more baseball fans on here too. If you guys like my content, make sure that you hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and let's continue to grow this community together, okay? Just spread the word. There's people out there that don't have cable or that have cut the cable cord. There's other people that are living in other countries that don't get access to these types of games. And I want them to get access to that, you know? I want them to have some sort of fun. And it's awesome to be able to have a great community on here. And I want to continue to grow that. I built this thing from the ground up. I did. How could I let this go? How could I? Let's go. Seth Halverson is going to pitch. But I do appreciate all the support that you guys have given us. 11 hits today by the Phillies and 3 runs. Looking to break this thing open. Cassie's over at third. JT's on over at second. And Kepler is at first base. And by the way, the Atlanta Braves, in case you are wondering, they do lead it 2-0 in the top of the second out in L.A. Sosa in the box. Bases juice. The pitch. Wide for a ball. This guy throws 100 miles per hour. I'm looking forward to another season with all of y'all. Another baseball and another Phillies season. Again, we're doing baseball too. Covering other teams besides just the Phillies. The 1-0 pitch, and that's again outside for ball 2. The sinker's at 99 miles per hour. Sosa, 2 for 3 with a run scored. On deck is Johan Rojas. The 2-0 pitch, line drive, base hit, out to left center field. This will get 2 runs home, and the Phillies add on to their lead as Sosa is able to slide into second base, and he is all fired up. He took that personally. Pitch, and that's down for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. What's up, Matt? That's why I like to hear a run scored. Oh, you guys didn't get any runs today. 1-0 pitch on the way, and that's down in the way for ball 2. This is what the Phillies do. They attack bullpens. It's beautiful. Halverson has been wild. The 2-0 to Rojas. Outside for ball 3. Let's see the stop signs in the chat. Bring on the stop signs. Kepler at third. Sosa at second. 3-0 to Rojas, low and away, and the bases are reloaded as Trey Turner's coming up. Just trying to break this thing wide open. What an inning. And it's Trey Turner coming up to bat. He's 3 for 4 today. Can he make it 4 for 5? Time called again by Colorado. Halverson looks stressed. Luis Peralta warming up in the pen. BW, drop that link down below, my friend. I see you. Let's go. Thank you so much, BW. See, you guys finish right before us every single game. So it's hard for me to redirect, so I wanted to come raid you. You know? 1 out, and the pitch to Trey. Line drive down the third base line's a foul ball. And that was inches away from being fair. Y'all keep finishing right before we do. What time do y'all play tomorrow? You guys play at 1:05 just like we do. Stop playing at the same time as us. 0-1 pitch to Trey. Swing and a miss. He got fooled on the splitter. Ay-ay-ay. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button too, folks. Let's go. Let's go, baby. No balls. 2 strikes to Turner. Bases loaded. Bottom of the 8th. 1 out. 0-2 is the count to Trey. Halverson with the windup and the pitch. It's low for a ball. Charge! There's BW's link. There you go. Good job, mods. Go subscribe to my guy. 1-2 to Turner, and he gets fooled on the splitter and swings and misses at it, and there's out number 2. And here comes Bryce Harper to the plate. Big spot for Bryce again. He struck out with bases loaded back in the 5th inning, and he has a chance to break this thing wide, wide open. First pitch to Bryce Harper. Fly ball hit out towards left field. It's not that deep. It's off the end of the bat. And Beck is there. Doesn't even have to move and makes the catch. And the Phillies leave the bases loaded again. And so that's going to do it. As we go to the 9th inning, it's 5-1 Philadelphia. Bets on Harper's at bat. I say ground out to first base. Well, Mike, you were wrong. All this Bryce Harper hate. Harper 0 for 5. Yeah, now make it 0 for... Yeah, he's 0 for 5. We got 165 likes. We haven't even reached the 200 marker yet. Well, y'all are crazy. We have 298 people tuning on in. We need to get the likes up. Call in after the game, too. Y'all know what the phone number is. Mods, drop that phone number down below. Feed the bird. Good luck this season. Love it. Let's go. Good. PS just did a short. Nice. Nice. I'll have to go check out the short in just a little bit. Good job, man. Posting shorts. It's really important for content. It is another way to spread the word. I didn't even get to post any of my... I've posted a couple, but I have to do some more of that. Again, another way to get the word out. The shorts do help. Mods, or anybody, if y'all hear a good call, if you think that we had a good call somewhere, cut that as a short. It's actually easy to do it on Twitch. You can do it on YouTube too, but you can make edits, and that's really, really nice. Jose Alvarado is going to pitch the bottom of the ninth, or the top of the ninth, that is. It is not a save situation for Alvy, but he's been very good throughout the season so far. 2 innings, 5 strikeouts, 1 hit allowed. He's been their best pitcher out of the pen, and he throws the first pitch on the upper third of the zone for strike 1. Nothing and 1 is the count. The pitch, another sinker at 98. That's in there for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch to McMahon, and Alvarado wanted that call. He threw a curveball. Doesn't really throw a lot of curves, but it was outside and low. The 1-2 pitch, just up high. All Super Chats do go on over to the top. We got 290 people tuning on in. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, baby. The pitch on the way. On the outside corner. Called strike 3. That just caught the outer plaque of the dish. Sit down, McMahon. See those chairs. The pitch, and there's a fly ball hit out towards the left center field alleyway, and that's going to hit off of the State Farm sign. Rojas is going to throw it on in over to second base. It's off the line, and a stand-up double by Hunter Goodman. The best hitter on the Rockies team produces again. I told you. Told you, MPP. Chris Bryant's up to bat. He's singled back in the 5th. The pitch. That's down for a ball. BW. Comment that link down below, my friend. I don't know if you heard me the first time, but I'll say it again if you didn't hear me. Tell the Orioles to stop finishing before the Phillies. The 1-0 pitch. And there's a fly ball hit out over towards right center field. Rojas will get under it, and he's ready to make the catch, and he finally does. The catch is made. The throw is drawn on over to third base. It's cut off over at shortstop by Turner, and Brown, or Goodman, that is, was not even thinking about going over to third. And the Rockies are down to their final out. They have a runner on over at second base. And Taglia will step in to the batter's box. Taglia with a hat trick of strikeouts today. First pitch. He lays off the curve. It's down for ball 1. Again, we've never seen Alvarado throw a curveball in quite some time. I don't even think I've ever seen him throw a curveball. It's usually been the slider and the four-seamer, pretty much, and the sinker. The pitch. There's a foul ball and the cut fastball. The cut fastball, the sinker, and the slider. Lost 30 pounds and looks fresh. 1-1, swing and a miss, a cutter at 96. And Colorado down to their final strike. Phillies fans got t-shirts today, and they're using them as rally towels. Waving all white. And time called by Taglia as he'll step out of the batter's box. Alvarado stares back at home plate, gets the signs from JT. Winds up and fires, and it's low and inside. It's going to get away from JT, and it's a wild pitch. And that'll put Hunter Goodman at third. And the count is 2-2 in the top of the ninth with 2 outs. Go subscribe to BW's channel. He covers the Orioles. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. And Alvarado says goodnight to Colorado. The second series of the regular season belongs to the Phillies again. Ring the bell, baby. Beautiful. It's just what we do, man. Doesn't matter how we do it. We're smashing bullpens, and I like it. I like it. Get to the bullpen, and we win. And I like that from this team. I am going to do a post-game show. Okay, I'm not going to be too long tonight. Again, the hotline. The hotline. Call on in and text on in or leave a voicemail. Phone number's right here. It's 610-314-0844. And, well, we'll talk about this because I have more good things to take away from this, and I know that some people are not going to be happy with certain things, leaving bases loaded and all that type of stuff. Harper not having a good day. But I'll tell you what, there's some really good things that I take away from this, and I want you guys to come on, and I want you guys to voice your opinion and debate me. Or if you agree with me on certain things, come on and let's just talk about it, all right? I'll be back in about 5 minutes. We'll do a post-game wrap-up, and then we'll take phone calls. All right? No Discord tonight, just the phones. Just the phones. That's it. All right, see you very, very soon. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We will be right back.
Graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
I showed a swung on, barreled out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
Another win. Another win for the Philadelphia Phillies. And they played very well today. Were there things that weren't so pretty? Absolutely not. We'll talk about it all. First and foremost, though, but before I do get into this postgame show, please make sure that you guys hit the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button as well. Look, all right, you might not agree with me on certain things. Please come on here. Please debate me about certain things. There's a phone number that is listed down below. It's my hotline number. It's 610-314-0844. If you don't feel comfortable talking to me, if you don't like talking on the air, that's totally cool. You can leave a text message as well, or you can also leave a voicemail message too, okay? Because I think that there's some validity, right? Like there's some valid points that everybody can make from this. But the way that I look at this is this way, okay? We beat another bullpen, okay? We actually won today, I thought, because we played very good small ball. I thought that that was the main reason why we won today, and I actually take that as a positive. I do, okay? Bryce Harper today did terrible. We'll get to Bryce Harper. We'll talk about the bases loaded situations. But overall, from a big picture standpoint, they beat a bad team, and they took care of business. That's the bottom line. We want them to win. They have a chance this weekend to go up against the Dodgers and make a statement, okay? We can't really take much stock into these games. All we can ask them to do is win the darn games. And that's what they're doing. Zach Wheeler pitched very well today again. Hunter Goodman is a very good hitter. We saw him have that double in the ninth inning off of Jose Alvarado. You throw him a stake down the middle, he's going to probably launch it out of here, or he's just going to get on with an extra base hit. He has 3 extra base hits in this series, and he has put up the only 2 runs in this series so far. Other than that, everybody else has not been producing, and Zach Wheeler came and balled out again today and looked very strong from the get-go. I liked what he was able to do in that first inning. Ezequiel Tovar was battling. McMahon was chasing after pitches that were way out of the zone. And Wheeler and the starting pitching were able to keep you involved and keep you in this game. I thought Matt Strahm looked good too. Besides the 2 walks that he had, he was able to get out of the inning. He battled through some adversity. And he's been doing a fine job out there. He has. I'm fine with Rob sticking with him in that situation. You don't put a new guy in when you allow 2 walks with a couple of outs in that inning. You got to get out of that inning. Okay? If the bases are loaded, somebody has to be warming up. Somebody probably should have been warming. I will tell you this. Somebody probably should have been warming up, and they were. It was Jordan Romano, and I agree with that move. Getting Romano warmed up after he allowed the second walk there. That's where people have criticized Rob on a pitching perspective over these last couple of years. And tonight I thought that Rob Thompson did fine. I loved the way that we played small ball and how we attacked the Colorado Rockies today. Let's go back to that bottom of the 3rd inning. Was it really the bottom of the 3rd? I think it was the bottom of the 3rd, right? Let's go back to that bottom of the 4th inning. That's what I meant. Okay, so Alec Bohm gets on with a single. Kyle Schwarber has a check swing double. out over towards left field that he was able to hit down that left field line, and he hustled. Castellanos then grounded out over to second, and Schwarber went on over to third. The heads-up play that occurred in the next at-bat by Kyle Schwarber when he was over at third base and JT came up to bat was an incredible play, and that won you the game right there. That won you the game, offensively speaking. Kyle Schwarber had a play earlier in the season, even though it's still early on. It was in the first game where he tried to steal second base, and he was out. But he was making a statement by doing that because we couldn't get runs early. I like it when Kyle Schwarber is aggressive. Kyle Schwarber is not the fastest guy in the world, but every single play that he gives you out there, he gives you hustle, he gives you grit, and he is the leader of this team, whether you like it or not. Is he the best player on this team? Some could argue yes, but he gets on base and he makes good plays. And that right there was a great heads-up play by Kyle Schwarber again. Sees that a slow roller's hit over to third base. Beautiful throw over to first. And then Schwarber just hustles into home plate. And he ran, I forget what the speed was. They had it on NBC Sports Philly. I don't usually keep track of how fast he was running, but he was running really fast. That's the bottom line. And he got you that second run. Johan Rojas today. Let's give this man love too. Rojas got on with a single in the third. And then he stole a base in that same inning. And then in the next at-bat, he gets on with a bunt single. That's right, that was the inning where he stole. And then we get into the whole bases loaded thing, and we'll talk about that too, as I mentioned before. But I thought Rojas had some very good at-bats today. If Johan Rojas can put up small ball, good quality at-bats, he's fine as the 9-hole hitter. He's okay. The issue is, can he do it on a consistent basis? And that I don't know. But he deserves a chance. He does. Today he did good. Today he had great at-bats. And Edmundo Sosa is my... He was my MVP today. Edmundo Sosa reminds me a lot of like a TJ McConnell. A guy that hustles, a guy that understands what having a blue collar mentality means in this city. You can put him at any position. He's a great utility guy, and when his number's called, he's going to give it to you. He just does that. He has that toughness that Philadelphia loves. And he was able to get on base today. How about that? How about that hit that he had in the 8th inning after being up in the count 2-0? And he sees a pitch that's hanging out over the middle of the plate and torched it out to left center. He did it. He came through, got his pitch, took it, and got on. Impressive stuff from Sosa. That man needs to be in the lineup every day right now. Do not take him out of the lineup. Rob Thompson, I give him credit for this because he is continuing to play Edmundo Sosa. There was one play in the last game where they had Trey Turner to come on in to pinch hit, and Turner was down in the count 0-2. He got back on with a walk, and Rob decided not to take Edmundo Sosa out. And Sosa had a big play again. Feed the hot bat. And that's what Edmundo Sosa is providing for you on offense. Zach Wheeler today was strong. 7 innings, 1 earned run, 3 hits allowed, 10 strikeouts, no walks. This guy is just an ace. Some might say that Zach Wheeler may be one of the best pitchers the Phillies have had in a very long time. Every outing he goes out there, and you pretty much can expect 6 innings, 8 strikeouts, 1 earned run. He's just automatic. He's going to keep you involved in games. It's just who Zach Wheeler is. And it's, honestly, at this point, I think we take it for granted. I think that we take Zach Wheeler for granted. His greatness has been awesome. And he pitched very well. Turner today. Trey Turner today. 3 for 5. And he had the RBI single, which was a big insurance run in that 7th inning. I'll take that as a positive. I'll take that as a positive, too. The Rockies mismanaged their bullpen, and the Phillies made them pay again. We are destroying bullpens. We are getting to the bullpen, and that's how we're winning. Now, we did have a 2-0 lead in that bottom of the 4th, but even still, we're getting to the bullpens. We're doing that early on. And if you do that, you're going to win games. That's a key. And they are doing that. It's impressive, and it's nice. The bases loaded spots. We were pressing. Part of it was that Kyle Freeland actually did a better job at locking in. But there were other at-bats like the Kyle Schwarber at-bat in that bottom of the 4th inning where he was pressing way too much and he was chasing. I think Kyle Schwarber, I know that he has 7 RBIs this year and he's been giving you 3 home runs, but I think that he's been swinging more. That's not really who he's been over these last couple of years. Kyle has a very good eye. He lays off pitches, and he's been more aggressive with the pitches, and he's chasing after a lot of things. That's just something to keep your eye on. But I really did not like his at-bat in that bottom of the 4th. I did not like Bryce Harper's at-bat in that bottom of the 4th. And I certainly did not like Bohm's at-bat either. That was in the 5th, I'm sorry. We're pressing. We're trying to play hero ball. That's not the spot there. Okay? They got on. Sosa gets on with a leadoff single and then takes second base on a wild pitch. And then Rojas gets on with a bunt single. And then Trey Turner gets an infield single after Rojas swipes second. Okay? The table is set. But again, the thought process needs to not be hit the home run ball. You don't have to do that in that spot. You don't have to do that in that spot. Put up good at-bats. Take pitches. This guy was getting a little bit wild. And instead of these violent swings here, let's have a better approach. That's what was annoying to everybody in that 5th inning. And I understand. You'll take the good. You'll take the bad. But at the end of the day, they got the win. They have to work on those things. I agree with you. But I also am not at the point where I'm banging my hand on the desk saying, damn, like, we're going to lose the game now because they couldn't capitalize on that opportunity. It's not how baseball works. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it does work out that way. But you're going to have slumps. You're going to have peaks and valleys. As I say all the time, I didn't like that approach. Can we also talk about the 8th inning, too? After Sosa got on with a 2-run single with the bases loaded, then Rojas walked. Harper flew out to left to end that inning. Not a good approach there either. Harper struggled today. Even though defensively he had a nice diving stopover at first to save a base hit that could have caused a rally. That was nice. But not everybody's going to be hot at the same time, is what I'm saying. So, please make sure that you guys hit the thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button. Come on over here. Please talk to me about what your thoughts are on this game. Do you come away with more negatives with this one, or do you come away with more positives? Because I come away with more positives. Rojas today, positive. Okay, my players of the game are the following. Edmundo Sosa's number 1. Zach Wheeler's number 2. You could probably flip that. I wouldn't blame you. Rojas to me is number 3 today. I put number 4 as Trey Turner. JT actually hit the ball very well today. He lined out in his first at-bat and then had the RBI ground out and then got on with a double. Thought offensively he did fine today. This was probably his best that he's had all year. Take that for what it is. But yeah. 4 is Trey Turner. 5 is Alvarado. And those are my 5. Wheeler, Sosa, Rojas, Turner, and Alvarado. That's it. That's it. That's it for me. And Kyle Schwarber, too. I forgot. Kyle Schwarber with the RBI double. And obviously getting over the home plate. It is to be up on my list. But those are my top 6 guys. Those are my 6 standouts today. Who are yours? Again, what don't you like about this team? What are some things that you love about this team? We're just 5 games into this. Are you worried? Are you happy with what you see so far? Please come on and talk to me. Okay? All right. We're going to take some voicemail messages. Okay? And again, if you guys want to call on in, you're more than welcome to. The phone number is right down below. You can also text in to the line as well. I'm going to make sure that I pull this up so that way we can just play our voicemail messages and go on about it. All right? We do have some text messages. All right. Let's do this. That's the impact from the last short pump homer. Kevin from North Carolina. Hi, JJ. Good call at the Phillies game tonight. Good win. Wheels got the win. He pitched great. He should be 2-0. A win is a win. Another series win, he says. First and foremost, great text. That's awesome. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much for texting on in. And I agree. A win is a win. Wheels got the job done. He pitched very well. I trust this pitching. I love what I see from my starters. And if Wheeler, Nola, Sanchez, Ranger, and Jesus can go like 6 or 7 innings a night, we're in a good spot. We're in a very good spot. Sometimes they're not going to go 6 to 7 innings a night. Then the question becomes, how does Rob Thompson manage the bullpen? But Rob, I think, has a luxury with the starting pitching. I do. I strongly feel that way. Any voicemail messages? Let's see. This is from Thursday. So that's no. Okay. That's it. That's it, huh? That's it. Let's see some messages on here. Hey, JJ stopped in to leave my thumbs up button. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate it. I do. I appreciate that. Nice win to keep stacking them things. Yep. I have a lot to catch up on. Love it. Just have chats going on. Like the new music. Was I really that far behind? Holy moly. Sosa deserves an emote. He'll get one. It's a very good one. He had 3 years to prove himself. Who? Who had 3 years to prove himself? Yohan Rojas, he had a good game today. Rojas had a very nice game today. That's the truth. Ay, ay, ay. Anybody else? Positive. Anytime you get a win, it's positive. Harper will come around, says Michael. I think he's just in a slump. I do. I think he's in a slump. I know that he had the home run in game 1. That was nice. That was a game-tying homer. That was good. But I'm not worried about Bryce. I'm not worried about him. Bryce is a professional. Bryce will be Bryce. The question is, can the other players, can they step up when it matters the most? And the whole conversation about the Bryce Harper pressing is really interesting to me because he was their best hitter in the NLDS last year, along with Nick Castellanos. So, Bryce can frustrate us at times for sure. I see that. Anybody can frustrate us at times. But you know, the swing of his life was a great swing. That was clutch. I can tell you a lot of clutch moments that he's had. And you got to pay that guy. You do. That guy is worth every cent. You giveth, you taketh. They didn't strike out as much tonight. That's a positive. That's a positive. It's pretty cool. Tony says, I just don't think that the Phillies have the talent to win it all. I agree with Mike. What is different from last year? This is heartbreak waiting to happen again. I think that we're all disappointed that they brought back the coaching staff. I think that personally speaking, I don't know what they can do. I don't know what they can do. I don't know what they're going to do, is what I'm trying to say. The way that I look at it, though, is that even though I don't know how things are going to look, okay, we can look at the playoffs. We can look and talk about where they went wrong last year. But then why watch the 162? Me, the way that I look at it is I want to enjoy the ride, okay? I know that there's ups and downs. There's ups and downs in a season. They got a better reliever with Romano. Max Kepler overall has been an upgrade. He has. He's had a very good season. Maybe not tonight, but he's been good overall. And Jesus Luzardo, I think, is a nice player. I think he's a good pitcher. So, I just don't know. I don't know what else we can ask for right now. Now that we're in this spot, except we just gotta win games. We're 5-1. We're 5-1 to start off the season. Okay, when September comes, there's a lot of things that have to be done by the trade deadline. There's a whole season ahead of us. But I can't look at it and say to myself, like, well, you know, why should I go through this heartbreak again if it's not October? Is that flawed? You can look at it that way. I want to go through it. That's what being a sports fan is, man. And if I get to see a championship this year, I'll be so happy. If I don't, I'll be annoyed. I know that the 2023 season and the way that things ended, and even last year, it broke our hearts. I get it. How much can we rely on them again? I don't know. But what I do know is that they're 5-1 right now, and that they're winning games. That's what I know. They're 4-1. Did I say 5-1? 4-1. 4-1 in Game 5. Sorry. All right. I love you all. One game at a time. Right? One game at a time. I love you all. I'll see you all tomorrow afternoon. All right? Another nice win. Another win, period. We'll see how they do tomorrow. Can they get the sweep? I think that they can. But we'll see. Love you all. Good night.